Well, hello, Leo, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your monthly tarot reading for April 2026 for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We will be looking at the energy week by week to see what's coming through for the entire month. And as always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So let's see what the month is revealing. Now, as I said at the beginning of the year, when I pulled one card for 2026 for Leo, you received the World card. So I like to bring it up in every monthly reading. This is the energy that's playing out in the background. So it is about going on, moving on to something new. It can be in regards to career, relationships, projects that you're working on, personal growth. So that is still playing out in the backroom, in the background all year long. So just wanted to bring that in as a reminder, the World card, where you're letting go of what no longer serves you and moving on to something new. So let's see what crystal is being suggested for you, Leo, for the month of April. What's coming through for Leo? Crystal for Leo for April. Ooh, tourmaline. Smudging, root chakra. I do believe that April can be kind of a rough month. Maybe not so much for Leos, but that's going to be because you're kind of prepared for it. So black tourmaline, also obsidian, good for protection to keep you grounded, centered, and balanced. So that's what's coming through as your crystal for the month. All right, Leo. Now, I have in the past where I've had the cards already, I've meditated and connected and channeled and had the cards all ready. But let's see what's coming through in real time. It's coming through for Leo for April. For week one, let's look at week one with the tarot. What message for week one for Leo? Message for week two for Leo. Message for week three for Leo for April. And a message for week four for Leo. Okay. We'll also look at what the overall energy is as well. All right. Tea leaf message for Leo for April, week one. We're looking at week one. Message for week two in April for Leo. Week three. And also week four, last week. Right. And we're looking for clarification. And clear this deck. Okay. Clarification for week one, please, for Leo. Clarification for week two for Leo, please. And clarification for week three for Leo. And clarification for the last week in April for Leo. All right. All right, with that out of the way now, let's reveal the tarot cards first. And then we'll go back week by week. So week one, you have the energy of the Seven of Pentacles, one of reassessment. Week two, you have the Two of Cups. This could be some kind of partnership, coming or going. My guys are telling me, for some of you, it's a partnership or a relationship coming in. Others are indicating going. Ooh, okay. Week 3, we have the Three of Swords. It can be some kind of disappointment. And week 4, we have the Strong Chariot card energy. Might be disappointing for someone around you is what I'm picking up the most. Let's see what the overall energy is. You're going to be in the limelight. We've got the Three of Pentacles here. So whatever you do, Leo, whether it's something on the side as a hobby, the work that you do, whatever you're involved with, you are really going to be standing out this month. So let's go back to week 1. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is you're reassessing how things are going. This can be in regards to your job, your relationships, a project that you might be working on. And I do feel that you've invested a lot of time and energy and effort into this, but you're still reassessing. You're not exactly happy with how things are going. For some of you, you're pausing and taking a look at what this is referring to kind of see if everything is still going okay, if it's in the right direction. And if not, you're either going to, what we see here with the Three of Swords, you're going to end it, or you're going to tweak it a bit, kind of, because you're not happy with the results is what I'm picking up. So a lot of reassessment here as you're coming into April. It could be in regards to the people around you, people you work with. It could be your job itself, maybe wanting to move on to something else. This is really taking a good look at your past and your past efforts and what you've been going through. So big reassessment for week 1, Leo, for for the first week in April. Tea leaf message, we have tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Now that certainly could be, I believe, the Easter holiday for those that celebrate is in week 1 of April. So it could be referring to that, but it also could be that you're freeing yourself from, something that no longer serves a purpose, as that is what the World card is all about. And this is playing out through the entire year of 2026 for you. You're spending the whole year kind of reassessing and looking at what is working, what's not. And that can be people, places, things. And you're eliminating what is not working. Now let's clarify the first week. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, it can be referring to a Capricorn. If you have a Capricorn in your life, it could be the energy of Capricorn, your work ethic. And this can be looking at what resources and assets that you have. So definitely can be part of your reassessment. And for some Leos, things are going well. Things are going absolutely well, but there is definitely a slowdown at the beginning week of the month of April where you're really taking a good look at things. Could be your money, finances, investments. You're kind of just doing that double check as the month begins. Now, week 2, we have the Two of Cups here, which for some Leos, this is ending a relationship. They have very serious looks on their faces in here. So some of you might be saying goodbye to coworkers, neighbors, whoever that is you're just not in alignment with. Let's put it that way. This could be the end of a partnership or trying to get some kind of entrepreneurial business off the ground is what I'm picking up. So that was the first thing that came through was what you're eliminating. And again, it can be where you're living. You might be moving. So you're saying goodbye to neighbors who are kind of getting on your nerves. It can be coworkers. You could be moving up, going to a different company, a different department within your existing company. That's the strongest message that I'm getting. But we'll see with the rest of the cards and how it's coming through for others. This is connection. This is partnership. It can be a business partnership. It can be love as well. Let's see what your tea leaf message is in week 2. Axe, forces working against you. Now, the message here can be in regards to people around you, people within the family even. Co-workers, I'm picking up that you're either going to be leaving your job due to what's going on in the workplace, very hostile work environment. That seems to be the strongest message, but it can be someone within the family that is working against you. This could be in regards to what I'm picking up, an inheritance coming in, and you're in the middle of litigation for that. So can we get any kind of clarification with the Axe message coming in? Yeah, you're going to be moving on. Whatever it is, whether it's family, you're making a voluntary choice to just move away from the drama. So if it's a job, you're moving on to someplace better for yourself. So let's clarify second week. Oh, yeah, there's an opportunity that you're going to be taking advantage of. So Ace of Cups is an overflowing cup of joy and happiness. Really happy to possibly get out of a relationship that you reassessed is not working for you. It could be in regards to frenemy. I want to say frenemy because at first I was going to say friend, but it can be someone that is now, there's a little bit of jealousy here. They're kind of like working against you. So you're kind of like backing off. You might not entirely write them off, but you're backing off. You're moving away. This is certainly what I'm picking up, moving away from the drama, Leo. Just getting away from that. And there's an opportunity coming in, you know, after you made this reassessment. So second week, there is a strong realization that you need to move on. Now, week 3, with the Three of Swords, this is disappointment. This can be heartache, but you don't feel it's yours. I feel, Leo, you are reassessing your life at this time. You're eliminating anyone or anything that is not in alignment with your life purpose journey. What doesn't resonate with you anymore. So it is the 3 energy. So it's a new energy that's coming in the second half of the month. Definitely can be the disappointment of people around you. And even what I was picking up, like the frenemies, this is low vibrational, negative individuals, whether it's in the family, the workplace, wherever it may be. They're not really happy that you're moving on to bigger and better things. All the more reason for you to do that. And we see that here. The force is working against you. You're leaving them in the dust. Let's look at the tea leaf for the third week. Oh, look at this. Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Now, this is not an obvious thing. I think that what is going on is getting to the brink of where you feel I need to go. But the interesting thing with the tea leaf message here is the path will not show itself. You must find a way to access it. So I think this is where there's an opportunity coming in that you're simply going to be elated over. And you'll leave what has been disappointing. Whatever you're reassessing is no longer working. The disappointment in regards to that, you're moving on and you're going to discover a better financial road ahead. And to clarify, oh, look at this, the Page of Pentacles. Oh, and I'm catching the Sun just as it's really highlighting. There's some kind of new idea, new opportunity coming in, making its presence in the physical world. So it's kind of like bringing maybe an idea that you have to reality. Beautiful. Really like that for you, Leo. And then the last week, we have the Major Arcana card, the Chariot. Now, this is the only Major Arcana card we have here for the month of April, with the exception of the World card, which is your theme for 2026. So this month, towards the end, you're really, once again, grabbing the reins and taking control of what you determined at the beginning of the month was no longer beneficial to you. And again, people, places, things, where you're living, where you're working, who you're with, frenemies, co-workers, neighbors, whatever the case may be. You're grabbing the reins and you're moving forward. We can see that here, moving away from the drama. And the Three of Pentacles here with the overall energy for the month is you're kind of being highlighted, taking center stage, moving into the spotlight in regards to your gifts, your talents that you have to offer. There's a little bit of jealousy that I'm really seeing in week 2. There's a disappointment. You're leaving behind whatever is no longer working for you. Let's see the tea leaf message. We have turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. You don't hear that word stupidly very often. The kind of the message here is, I feel it's got to do with forces working against you. They don't realize that it's really going to be beneficial to you, whereas they're thinking that whatever it is that they're doing or contributing to like work against you, it's going to backfire. So it's about behaving foolishly. And they're unaware of how foolish they actually are. So moving forward, with what I feel, April can be a very challenging month just in regards to what we're dealing with. If you're in the States, what we're dealing with the current administration and all of the shenanigans that are going on with that. But if I haven't mentioned it before, that will soon be over. For those of you that think it's going to go on for the full 4 years term, it will not. And hopefully there will be something developing by the end of this year. And most assuredly, we're going to see a remarkable change with the midterm elections. So that's my little political prediction there. Oh, we have the 3 of Swords. Yeah, look at this coming up twice. You are taking the reins. Somebody's acting ridiculous. Their behavior, because they're very unhappy that you're moving on, Leo. There could be someone that's very jealous of you, and you are definitely going to be taking advantage of an opportunity here. More money coming your way, and somebody's not happy about that. It's coming up twice now. You're being noticed for your gifts, your talents, and what you do well. All right, Leo. Let's get a message from the universe to close up your reading for the month of April. It looks like reassessment at the beginning of the month is now having you on to bigger and better things by the end of the month. All right, Leo, we have what is meant for you won't pass by you. You will never have to force something that is truly meant to be. Trust in the perfection of the divine timing and allow your life to unfold as it should. Whatever comes, let it come, and whatever goes, let it go. All right, Leo, that is the messages for the month. Thank you so much for joining me and sending you love and abundance to make it a great month.